Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's Pick a Read. The subject for this week is what have they been saying? Good or bad? Let's find out. For this read, I'm going to use the Secret Language of Color cards by Enda Segal. I'm also going to use the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan and the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So, that's what we got going on here. Let's pull these together and move these out of the way. And I'm going to do a message reach. We're going to do 5 piles. See if I can get these somewhat in a good spot. Somewhere where you can actually see them on camera here is a good idea. Let's do that. Let's see if that should work. Alright, so let's do... I'm going to shuffle these a little more. I'm just going to kind of take them out as I'm feeling it. Shuffling 3 decks seems to be complicated for some reason. Alright, so that's that deck. Let's do the Halloween Oracle. And I did already shuffle them, so I don't really need to shuffle them anymore, I guess. But that's it. Okay. I was hoping there was going to be more for that one. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, and now let's put these all together and then put the rocks we're going to use on top of them. If you want to center now before they put the rocks on, that's great. If not, still not on. Over this way a little bit more. I try to get these set up so that way when I do the thumbnail, it doesn't look too janky. Okay. I think we'll start with this one. This is Tourmaline Albite. So we'll do this one. That'll be first. The second one will be the Citrine. So I'll put that in the spot for number 2 over here. The third one I will do crystal quartz, clear crystal quartz. I'm going to try not to lose the message at the bottom there. The fourth one will be the Amethyst. And the fifth one will be the Lapis Lazuli. Assuming I put it where it's supposed to go. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start out with this one. This stone, from what I understand, especially with the red, the dark red in here, it's which is probably more of a maroon. I don't know if you can see it very well. It looks kind of black on camera to me. But it's got some reflective crystals here. So I feel like this is reflecting back a little bit. From what I understand, this is a grounding type earth stone in the sense of like finding out what love is about. What's the truth about this love? What's the truth about the feelings here? What's the truth about how you feel? Is there really love here? That seems to be this type of stone. Like, what is the truth? What's really here? It feels like this is a truth stone for me. I don't remember if that's what it was, but I remember the red had something to do with love. And of course, I didn't write it down. I probably should have. So, that's going to be fun. So, what are they saying? Okay, well, you got this stuff. This is like, there's a lot of heartfelt feelings here, but this is trying to come to the truth. This is what somebody truly believes deep down, is what I'm getting. So I feel like that's what they're warning. This is what somebody truly believes deep down. Take it with a grain of salt. But if you chose this one, you've got Rainbow and Emerald. You're trying to heal the situation. I do feel like you're trying to heal this situation, but what people around you are also, they're trying to kind of blind you with a little bit of a show, is what I'm getting. Emerald to me is a very healing, very, very much a healing color. What does it say here for this? Calm your mind, body. It can be calm. Yeah, I get that. I'm getting you're trying to heal the situation. But I feel like what's going on around you, other people are trying to find a way to heal the situation too, but I feel like they're giving you a show. Like I feel like they're giving you a song and dance. And in case you're not aware, I'm definitely an intuitive reader, and I'm feeling with the two of these, like healing and putting on a show. I'm feeling somebody's giving you a show. What they're really thinking is that you're lying. That's what they really think. And you might notice they act maybe a little weird around you, or they kind of give you like side-eye looks. They honestly think you're lying. The black cat to me is that's a very beautiful gift in my opinion. What I'm getting is seeing through the situation, being able to move around. People are nervous around you is what I'm getting. This person is nervous around you is what I'm getting. They really don't believe you're telling the truth. And I feel like what really makes me nervous about this is some people have, what do they call it? Justified morality, I think is what it's called. I don't know if that's an actual term. Maybe it's just a term I use. Justified morality to me is like, due to the circumstances, they act a certain way or treat somebody a certain way based on what they believe the situation calls for. It's otherwise one of those things where like you treat a liar like a liar type that. You treat a dishonest person like a dishonest person. You treat a cheater like a cheater. Like, you know what I mean? Like the rules change for people. This is what they have, their own sense of morality. They have their altered morality here, I feel. So you got to be careful with this person is what I'm getting. Because I feel like they'll lie to you because they think you're lying to them. Be careful is what I'm getting. The tangerine here, I think it says be spontaneous and have fun. That is a very fun card, and I'll give you that. But what I'm really getting from it is like they're gonna bite themselves in their butt. Don't get caught up in one of their lies, because I feel like they think it's okay because they think you're a liar. They're gonna lie back to you, and I get there's a fun energy here, but I'm getting like one of their lies is gonna come back on them. It's gonna come right out. Sooner or later, they're playing this game, and it's gonna bite them in the butt. If you're wondering why all this is happening, it's because they don't trust you and they don't believe that you're telling them the truth, so they don't feel like they have to tell you the truth. That's the answer. What are they saying? They're saying that you're a liar. They seem to think you're a liar. That's what I'm getting. This is a harsh one, granted. But keep your eye open for it. Keep your eye, keep your ears open is probably a better way to put it, because I feel like if you just keep your senses perked up, don't worry about other people believing that. The proof is in the pudding here, because what I feel is actually going to play out, because I was trying to move on from this, but the last piece I feel like you need to know, don't overly worry about other people believing this person if they're telling people you're a liar, because the way they're playing the game, they're going to be proven to be a liar. It's not good. I would just stay away from this person and let them hang themselves with their own rope is what I'm getting. Sometimes that's how people learn. Because I feel like all you have to do is stay the straight and narrow, do what you need to do, just stay as honest as possible. I don't think you're going to have to worry about it. Confronting this person directly won't work. I just feel it won't work. But just holding to, letting them do what they got to do, they're gonna blow themselves in. I'm telling you, they're gonna hang themselves with their own rope is what I'm getting. Especially with this tangerine, because I feel like it's going to come back on them. I really do. Alright. That's that one. That went quick. Although, they're kind of straightforward, I guess. Alright. Get that. That's the next one. Citrine. Citrine with the white in it here. Which, I know that does make a difference. Because I want to say this is your God center, in a sense. The way this stone is together, it's like the yellow is the solar plexus, how you feel, what you think, sticking to your own self-loyalty. But that purity here is like trying to do what's right, though. Like you're doing what's right. You feel like you're doing what you feel is right. I actually love that stone, I have to say. I do love this stone. Okay, the cards we got out here. We got this fun little thing here. I'm not sure if that's going to stay there. I think we're going to move that actually over here. This is the situation as a whole, is what I'm getting. Okay. What are they saying? Got a lot of red going on here. What's the channeled message here? About time. Alright, so they've been waiting on you in their opinion. I feel like this is good. The Scarlet Reversed, I feel like there's a lack of passion. A lack of passion pulling into this situation. About time is telling me that they're a little annoyed. Excuse me. They've been waiting for you to come around, is what it's kind of feeling like. And I feel like what they're saying is that you're a slow mover, or that you take a long time to move forward or to move on things. You seem to be talked about in the sense of like you don't move forward very quickly. But you're noticing the star card come in here as well. As you're going forward, you're proving that you actually are a very great asset to the situation. So, you know what, you may not have got into it like in 2 seconds. You might not have said, or somebody said jump and you said, oh, well, give me a minute. So, like, all right, I'll think about it. Sure, you didn't go as fast as they wanted you to, but what I'm getting is when you do get involved here, it's very much appreciated and enjoyed and very, very good. You have a very good essence, very good connection here. You're doing things the way you want them to, though. I feel like that's the Citrine say. You're doing things the way you want to. The cherry coming in here, I feel like people love it when you're involved. It's almost like when they felt like you were slow to the party, slow to the arrival. When you're there, though, they love it. The Sun card also is reiterating the cherry. Loving it. Great, great, wonderful. When you're involved, you're just the perfect person for it. There may be a little roughness coming in because they thought you were slow or took forever to get here. When you're there, though, they love you to bits. Love you to bits. The Sun card is like, and you're reiterating that, you're proving that. I'm getting the underworld is reversed here because I feel like any distaste that they thought it took too long for you to arrive, they got over it. Anything negative that started out in the beginning of this situation has been negated out. I feel like it ends quite well. It goes on from here very well. Even if there was something rough in the beginning, by the time it's here, I feel like you're working it out. It's not a problem anymore. All because you did it the way you wanted to do it. I would remember that. You did it the way you wanted to do it, and it worked out. So I feel like this is good, because I feel like this is for some people, maybe you're getting a little bit of the cross eye or the evil eye. In the beginning part here, people weren't treating you that good because they thought you were slow or something this or something that. It's going to turn around. If it hasn't already, it will turn around, and you're very, very appreciated. Anything negative from the beginning gets negated out. That's it. That was really short and sweet, too. That was a good one. I like that one. I wouldn't mind getting that one for myself. I'll say that. Alright, what do we have next? What is next on this one? Clear quartz. That's an amplifier. Whatever stone you got it next to, or whatever energy you want to add to it, it usually amplifies that same energy. That's a great stone. So this is an amplifier. Let me actually move this out of the way. So let's see what we have here for you. It's all situational. Okay, and the message. Where have you gone now? Right here. Okay, so watermelon. That's a beautiful card. Oh, those are reversed. Great. All right, let's see what this means. Let's go through it. All right, the Skull of Flowers. Now, to me, and I definitely, if I haven't said it before, if you haven't watched a reading, I'm an intuitive reader, so I just go with it. I'm feeling this is like making the best of a bad situation. This is trying to accept a change, maybe trying to accept a change that's not really wanted, but it's trying to accept something going forward, just trying to make the best of a moment. That's what I'm getting in here. I think what it says at the bottom is creating through the ashes. Makes sense to me. Making the best of a bad situation is what I'm personally feeling. Watermelon coming in with where have you gone now? I feel like some people have stepped out of the situation. The thing is, the people stepping out might know something you don't. So the people around you, this is what people... you stepped out too is what I'm hoping happened here. Because what I'm getting with the watermelon, the people who saw where this is going stepped out in the beginning. And the people who are talking, or what you want to know what they're saying, what I'm getting is they're having a good time without you, and they're wondering where you are, though. They're wondering how long they're going to get away with it. They don't like where the situation is, but they seem to be having a good time without you, but wondering where you are. The longer you're away from the situation, that's where the King of Wands and the Four of Wands, like, I feel like somebody is like causing damage to this situation. The clear quartz here in this situation is with the King of Wands, is what I'm getting. I feel like he's blowing up a situation and exaggerating it. He is reversed, so he's using his abilities to make things a lot worse than they actually are. He's the one making things bad. So he's making things a lot worse. It's a bad situation of people trying to make the best of it, but I feel you're not around at this moment. They're saying what they're saying. This person, the King of Wands, gets his 2 cents in and really amplifies the negativity here. It causes a lot of, it's like a lot of broken promises. I feel a lot of broken promises with the Four of Wands reversed. So what have they been saying? I almost get like this is maybe something going on around you and you're trying to understand what's going on and why are things getting as rough as they are. I almost feel like this isn't something they're saying about you, but this is explaining somebody's energy, making the situation a lot worse, and you trying to understand why the situation is so bad. Why are all these broken promises happening? Why are people not holding true to their responsibilities? This person is making them feel like there's no need for them to hold true to their responsibilities because everything's falling apart anyway. That's what's going on around you. That might explain what's going on a little better. I don't, because I'm noticing this is like, what have they been saying? It doesn't mean they've been saying anything about you, but the situation itself, somebody's been playing it up really negative, and it's causing other people to lose hope, so they're not holding true to their own responsibilities. That's why. I notice this all happens outside of you. When you're not around, that's when this person is really bad. That's what I'm getting. When you're not around, this person really gets out of hand, is what I'm getting. And that's it. All right. So let's go on to the next one. I know these are short. A lot of these lately with the picker reads seem to be short and sweet, I'm noticing. I don't know if I'm just getting to them quick or maybe it's because I'm not, like, I'm used to connecting to like an energy of some sort, like a person or or like a sign, like Sagittarius or Scorpio or something like that. Maybe that's why, because I'm just kind of out there grabbing what I'm grabbing. All right, now we got the Amethyst. There we go. Very spiritually opening, spiritual growth stone, I believe. So this could be, I have a feeling this could be a rough one, but let's find out. Let's find out. I'm just going to flip them as I go. Those are upside down too. Come on, man. Is everything going to be upside down? No. Lilac over here. That makes sense. This is spiritual growth. Okay. Let's see if we can get these in frame. That probably would make everybody's life easier. All right. So this says you hurt me. All right. So the amber's even upside down, which is interesting to me. Which it says awaken your creativity is what it says there, but I get more of a, it reminds me of something locked in amber, like a very hard stone, really beautiful. It kind of has a honey look to it, a honey feel to it, but clearly amber is not honey. Honey is more sticky and movable. Amber, I don't know if that's crumbly. I want to say it's a crumbly stone. As you come into this, you got the hearth. Happiness is, happiness in our hearts and homes. Okay, so when I'm feeling hearth, I feel like this is basically definitely about the home, about how it feels, about this person's personal connection with you. This is definitely with you. This is this person's personal connection with you. What I'm getting from this is the amber reversed, something that feels very locked in and very stable. Are we right or no? Amber, like the color itself, I feel like it's kind of like they're feeling like this is how their base feeling for you, where you sit in their heart, and something about you or something that happened hurt their feelings, and they feel hurt. Their feelings feel hurt by you. The thing is, you might not be aware of it. It may have been the slightest thing they just took wrong, or maybe you forgot something, or you forgot to include them in something. Could be something like that. And I'm getting like they have hurt feelings about this. The amber, I don't really know if it matters that it's reversed, to tell you the truth. I just feel like this is something about you're very important to this person, and I feel that Amber is saying you're very important. I really don't care that it's upside down for some reason. I feel like the Amber is saying that how much they value you, how much you mean to them. You're part of their, like they feel you like a part of their soul, like you're part of their soul group to them. Even if you rarely see each other and you don't really hang out or talk that much, they just have that inner feeling like you mean a lot to them. They like seeing you. You're important to them for whatever reason. I feel like you might have forgotten them in something like that. I don't feel like you meant to hurt this person's feelings, but their feelings are hurt. The King of Cups reversed. I feel like he's not, he, she, they, whoever this person is not sharing this with you. They're not complaining about it. But I'm also getting the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Is like, it feels like this is a festering bad feeling. The lilac on top of it makes me feel like they're cool and calm on the outside, but they may be a little bit cold and distant. If this person is usually not cold and distant, and maybe you're noticing it, or they're saying like, oh, you seem like you're busy, and they'll be like, yeah, I'm busy, and then they just kind of go off on their own, and you're just like, well, I guess they're busy. They have hurt feelings, and it's festering with them. They're releasing or staying away from you. They're just trying to not get upset with the situation, but they do have hurt feelings. What are they saying? They're saying that you hurt their feelings. So I feel like this may be internal dialogue, but they definitely have hurt feelings. If you're noticing somebody and you're questioning why they're acting differently around you, the trick is to find out why they're feeling that way. Why do they have hurt feelings? Did you forget them in some memo? Did you not include them in something? Did they need you at some point and they just expected you to move forward and you didn't? That's happened to me a long time ago. Somebody passed away in one of my siblings' families. They weren't directly related to me, and I just didn't realize how important it was for me to be around my sibling at the time. And I don't deal well with that type of thing, so I just said, well, I let it be. And it hurt that person's feelings because they expected me to be around and I wasn't around. It could be something like that, where you didn't realize that they expected you to be there and you weren't, and now they have hurt feelings about it. The trick is, if you notice this person acting differently around you, to engage them and find out what is the problem, what's bothering them and why, so you can sort it out and you can get rid of these negative feelings and turn this back upright. You know what I mean? So that way they're back feeling comfortable with you again. I think this one's done. All right. So that is the Amethyst. These are going really quick this time. I'm kind of shocked. I think this is the fastest one I've had. All right, what do we have for the last one? The last one is the Lapis Lazuli. Gotta try to get these out of the way real quick. Excuse me. All right, the Lapis Lazuli. That's usually a communication stone. I always point out with this one that there's that earth tone going right through it, so I feel like it's grounded communication for this one. That might be normal for Lapis Lazuli anyway. Maybe I should be having them in frame. Maybe that's fun. Let's try that. All right, so grounded communication. Usually it's being careful what you say too. That's how I take it. Not again. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see where this is going. You got silver. Silver's good. Ten of Swords reversed. I wouldn't get too excited about that. Well, it could get better. Somebody did feel devastated, but it might be coming out of that. I feel like this could be coming out of devastation. You got the silver. It says be persistent. Silver is a very goddess-related color, I believe, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people see it that way. Maybe not everybody. But what I'm getting here is it's a very loving, strong connection, but sometimes it can be very harsh. And like, this is what needs to happen for this situation to heal. Somebody's coming out of the Ten of Swords. So you don't know, what are they saying? They're afraid that they're about to get, backhanded again, is what I'm getting. Like, life has recently given them a pretty good backhand. They don't want another one. And what I'm getting from this is they're coming out of that, but they're afraid it's going to give them another one. The thing about silver and that goddess connection, it's very this is also that connection, that energy that would know when you've had enough and be like, all right, you deserve a break. You need a break. Let's calm it down a bit. Let's pull you out of this negative energy so you can release this and move on. The wheel then turns in this person's favor. I feel like they're actually saying, not again, I can't do this again, they need some help. So what are they saying? They're saying they need some help. And what they do want, from whatever this backhand was, because I feel like this is somebody you might be having a hard time with anyway, and you're wondering what they're saying, life has been rough for them. Maybe in a way that you haven't seen, maybe you're not even aware of how rough this person's life is, but they're looking for a reprieve. They just need a break. They just need to not argue with people. They want people to just be okay with them. They want to be okay with people. They don't want enemies. They don't want that. The wheel is turning in their favor because I feel like that's your opportunity to turn this into a better direction. I'm not saying you have to go skipping down the street hand in hand singing a song. But, maybe you could at least like nod at each other once in a while, or just, who knows, just have a couple words once in a while, just, shoot the can or shoot the breeze, that's what it is. Because forgiveness is here. This person doesn't want to argue anymore. So if this is somebody you normally have a problem with or just you're at odds with, this person wants to put that to rest. They don't want any more problems. They have enough problems in life. They're coming out of this negative time. They want to resolve as much as possible. If you're able to do this with the forgiveness and just meet them halfway and just talk it out, because they do want to just not have a problem anymore, you got the clear blue skies. I feel like that's basically what this is saying. It says protection or protect yourself. I feel like it's clear blue sailing. I feel like this is good. Things will go a lot better. I feel like you are actually protecting yourself by releasing this. By helping this person, release some of that pain, one less thing they have to worry about or think about, everybody's happier. One less person you have to worry about. I feel like there's clear sailing after this. So they're saying internally, I feel like I've had enough. Please not again. I don't need another backhand. Please not another backhand. And then this is your opportunity to just kind of, massage this out and just kind of just, again, not skipping down the street, holding hands, singing a song. I don't see that. But, just like, how are you? Good. How are you? Good. Okay. I'm great. You? Good. Good. Well, let's move on. So, not buddy-buddy, but, just where you could smile and nod and be okay with each other. I just feel like if this is a person that's difficult for you, this could move on in a very pleasant way for you. Because once you resolve this, I don't feel this person being a problem again. I don't feel like they want to be a problem again. I don't feel like they want you as a problem either. They just want to coexist and be cool. The Lapis Lazuli with the earth tone in here, they're just saying, be careful what you say. Use a little bit of sugar with a little bit of salt. Don't be overly too candy coated with it, but don't be too harsh with it either. Anything else? I think this one, I like this one. I feel like this is good for somebody. Well, if I get this one, I'd be very happy because that feels like a truce that's going to last. I feel like that's good. All right, I think we're done. All right, thank you for watching. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.